Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Samsung Galaxy A42 5G. So the first thing I want to show you is a one-handed mode, because as you know, the screen of the phone is very large and I cannot reach everything with my hands and so on. But there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller, to have a mini screen. Let me show you by just swiping down the home button. And now we have a mini screen with the same stuff and so on. And now I can reach everything with my thumb. But you have to enable this feature first. Let me show you how that works. So then we can do it together. It's better. So just scroll down here. Then we will have here the symbol for the settings. Tap it. And then we have to scroll down to the point Advanced Features. Tap it. And now we will need the point One-Handed Mode. Okay. This point here, use one-handed mode, has to be enabled, and this if it's marked blue. And then you have two methods to have the one-handed mode, as we have seen with the gestures. So just swiping down the home button, or by the way, if you want to come back, always just tap on the black field here, then you're back in the regular mode. And you have a second method to enable one-handed mode. If you tap here on the button method, then it is enabled if you double tap the power button. So you can choose the way you prefer. And as I said, you can always come back if you just tap here on the black field. I prefer the gesture method, but it depends on you. So if I swipe down now, I've enabled the one-handed mode. But if I'm left-handed, it would be better if it's on the other side, of course, then you can change it here with the arrow to the other side. And now, if I would be left-handed, I can reach everything here with my thumb. So a very nice way to use the phone with one hand. Bloop. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is about the camera, because maybe you notice you have a nice scene and you are wasting time with looking for the camera app and so on. But there's a way to quick launch the camera by just double tapping the power button, and we are immediately at the camera. So, very nice is this works also if you're on standby mode. No? So then also just double tap the power button and you are immediately at the camera without wasting time, and you can shutter directly after to have your nice picture. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is also about the camera. So a question, do you know that you're using just 12 MPs instead of the 48 MPs of the camera? So let me show you right now how you can enable the full resolution of the camera. So just go here on the size 3:4, and here you can choose the 3:4 48 MP. Have you seen that? So one more time, enter it, and now let us choose the 3:4 with 48 MPs. So now you can take pictures with 48 MPs, so with a higher resolution. But the 12 MPs gives you more dynamic pictures. So I would recommend you to take the default settings with 3:4 to have just the 12 MPs, because the pictures become more dynamic and better contrast and so on. So I would prefer that 12 MP resolution. Okay, so let's come now to, let's come now to the cameras, because we have a quad cam here. Let me show you a bit more about these cameras. So this is the main cam here, and you can change it into the, with 12 MPs, or with 48 MPs, it depends about your settings. So, and you have also an ultra wide cam, because if you are closer now to an object, you don't see my hand completely on the picture, you can go now here on this button here to have the ultra wide cam. And now my hand is completely here on the screen. So this is the basic cam. And here we have the ultra wide cam. You can see the differences. Okay, and the next thing I want to show you is the macro mode. Because if you're very close to objects, maybe 3 or 4 centimeters above, then it is, the phone cannot focus really. But if you go now here on more, you can enable here the macro mode. And now we are using the macro cam, and you can see the phone can focus much better and we have better pictures. So this is really recommended if you are just 3 to 5 centimeters far from that object. And another nice feature of the phone is to clone apps. So as we know, we have a dual SIM phone here. Why not having an own WhatsApp account for each number? That would be possible. Or you can have also two Facebook accounts on the same phone with two different apps. Yeah. Okay, let me show you how you can enable this. So just scroll down here. Then we have here the symbol for the settings. Tap it. And then we have to scroll down to the point Advanced Features. And if we scroll down now, we have here the point Dual Messenger. Tap it. So, and here we will have a list which apps are supported by that feature. So in my case, it would be WhatsApp, Facebook and Messenger. So by the way, this works just for Messenger accounts. And yeah, let's enable the WhatsApp here. You will install a second WhatsApp app. And I can check now, also I can enable now if I want to use a separate contact list, so just an own contact list for my second app. No, I want to use my main contact list. You can change it later, yeah. And he's creating now the second app. And I will do the same thing with Facebook and the Messenger and so on. So I think Snapchat works as well. So, okay, now let's have a look how it looks like. So just scroll up here. And here we see it already with WhatsApp. So this is my main WhatsApp account here. And this with the orange corner would be my second one. As I said, with independent content. So one number for the first WhatsApp app here and the second number then for the second one, or the first account for the first Facebook app here and the second account for the second Facebook app. So the second one is always the one with the orange mark here. Same with Messenger, of course. Yeah, and if you're ready with, you can also uninstall them, of course, by just holding the app here and go here on uninstall, or you can also go here on that settings again, and you can remove them here as well. But you should save it before if you want to uninstall it, of course. And of course, you can make also screenshots with the phone by just using the power button and the one down button. Just press these both buttons for the same time, and we will have a screenshot after. You're able also here to edit maybe the picture by just copying a part of it, or draw something inside if you want. And yeah, after you can share this directly or save it here with the arrow to the gallery, so the edited part. Okay, and there's a second way to take a screenshot by just using the edge of your palm. If you swipe it across the screen, you will have a screenshot as well. But take care that you're not too much at the corner, because we have a sidebar here that would disturb them. So a bit in the middle here like this, and you will, you see, it's not that easy, like this, and you will have a screenshot as well. But as you can see, this requires a bit training, so I would recommend you the button method, but it depends on you. And you can also make a video of your actions here on the screen now with a screen recorder. And yeah, let me tell you first that it works just for games. You can use it just for games, but it's nice as well. So let's go on the game. You made Tom Gold one. And yeah, if you want to have the game recorder, so just swipe the bar here up to have access to the game center. So this is the symbol for the game center here. And then you just go here on the recording symbol. But at first you have to allow that the phone have access to the storage. So if you're tapping it for the first time, he's asking you if it's okay. If he has access to the storage, just go on allow. And then you have to do the same thing here again to record the screen. I have done it already. So just tap here on the recording. And now the actions here on my screen are, so now the phone is recording my screen actions. And if I want to stop it, I just go here on the symbol to stop. And now it has stopped. Very important to know is that if you mute the sound of the game, then it will also not be recorded. So you have always to increase the volume if you want to have the sound as well on your recordings. And where to find the screen recordings and the screen shots and so on. Of course, here at the gallery. And at the pictures, you will find, first of all, everything here. No? But if you go here on the category albums, the screen recordings have an own folder with the games. No? So Talking Tom Gold have now his own folder here with the videos, and as well the screenshots in general have their own folder. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is for your eyes, because if you're using your smartphone much, it gives the eyes a lot of stress because the screen light is not that well for the eyes. And there's a blue light filter included in that phone, which one reduce it much. And I really recommend to you to enable this, especially at night. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and now we have here the point blue light filter. So if you tap it, you can see the color of the screen is already changing. So it becomes a bit more warm and maybe a bit unusual at the beginning, but your eyes will become very fast used to. So, and we can change the opacity of this blue light filter by just tapping here on the written word blue light filter. And now we can change here the opacity as well. As more it is, as better is the blue light filter. But as more unusual is it, of course, at first for your eyes. And if you're going here on details, we can set up a bit the feature as well. If you say, okay, I don't really like it, I want to have it at minimum on the day in the normal way, then you can do that, because you can turn it on as scheduled. So that means you can just use it, so that the phone will enable this feature automatically if the sunset is coming, and will off it if the sunrise has started on the day. And yeah, you can also customize it by your own with this basic starting time and the basic end time, so that you have it just maybe at the night. At minimum, at latest at the night, you should really use it. And another feature, let me go back here. Another feature to support your eyes in the night is a dark mode, because the screen is very bright. Also in the night, you know what I mean. So everything is dark around you, and you have a very white and white screen. Everything is white, and it's a bit too powerful for the eyes, you know. And you can make a dark mode that everything what is white here, that it becomes that it becomes black. So if you just go here on the dark mode, no? And then as you can see, this stuff here will be black now, and that reduces as well the stress for your eyes. And by the way, a very cool thing is that saves energy, because we have an AMOLED screen here, and if you have enabled it, the phone is turning here off some pixels in the dark areas, and that means that the phone needs less energy. Good for the environment, by the way. Okay, and also this feature, if we go back now and scroll down a second time, go on the second page here, here's again the icon for the dark mode. And if we go here on the written word dark mode, we can also schedule the time here. If we go on details, we can set it up as well, so that it will turn on as scheduled. Also from sunset to sunrise. And yeah, this feature I would recommend to you. If you enable this the first time, he will ask you, as we have seen before, the blue light filter, if the phone have access to your time and so on. And yeah, also you can custom schedule it for a basic time. But I would recommend to you to use from sunset to sunrise. Okay, then we are at the last point, and it is a very nice point, by the way. So for that, we need the camera again here. And if you go here on more, we have here the point Bixby Vision, because this Bixby Vision tool have a very nice feature for translating stuff. So let me show you what I mean. At first, we have to enable it. If you go there, we have to confirm some stuff. I did it already, I see. And A nice tool is the translation tool. You know? First of all, you can change here the stuff at the Bixby Vision. It is a QR code reader. You can shop something. If you take a picture with this Bixby Vision on something, it will recognize some stuff, but it doesn't work so well in my point of view now. Or to discover, maybe if you have a nice building and so on, you want to know the name of the building, you can do that as well. It doesn't work as well so much right now, but one day. So it's an intelligent software. It's learning every day. As more people are using this feature, as better it becomes. And I want to show you here this translation stuff. So if we go now here on the text, on the German text, by the way, it will recognize the language automatically and translate it automatically into English. Can you see that? So very nice. And if I go now here on the T, it will copy it automatically and goes now a step further. You can copy the whole text now also to use it. What's also very nice that you can copy text without notice word by word and so on. You can just take a picture and he will take these words immediately here and as well the translation. So this feature is very useful for your studies, by the way, or of course in the holidays if you're using it as a translation tool. So very, very nice. Yeah, we are at the end. I hope you liked this video, that I can show you something new and so on. And yeah, if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me some thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, or may just subscribe me. It would be really a pleasure to see you again. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. And maybe until next time. Ciao.